In today's breaking story, an iconic rock star just blasted Donald Trump, and it was all over this. That's right, Donald Trump and his goons continuously get called out. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, as I was saying, Trump and his goons are constantly being confronted. Recently, a representative who supported Trump and essentially sold her constituents out to Donald Trump had to meet with a very disappointed crowd.
Thank you, Mark, for that kind introduction. It is truly humbling to be here to commemorate and honor the great John Zerlo. You know, I'm going to turn this back to you, Mark. This crowd is not being respectful. John Zerlo is deeply respectful. I'm going to turn it back to you.
Stefanik was later reintroduced and delivered her full speech, albeit drowned out by protesters. Today's incident follows controversy in recent days between Stefanik and the chair of Clinton County's Republican Party after Stefanik gave a premature endorsement of a candidate for an open seat in the state assembly.
Even Trump's economic buddies are not doing so well when they're called out.
Intel to be successful in America. Okay? We'd like an American transistor built in America, right? We'd like an American to be doing that. So Donald Trump says, hey, look, let's turn the money that Biden was going to just give away and turn that to equity for the American people. Yes, it is a worse deal than giving it away. But when you put this money in the hands of Donald Trump, you're going to get a better deal for the American taxpayer. That's who Donald Trump is, and it's obviously the right move to make.
Well, all right, it may be obvious to you. Do you get governance here? By the way, once you're in for 10%, do you have to go in for even more?
No. Come on.
No, what?
Come on, stop that stuff. It's not governance, right? We're just converting what was a grant under Biden into equity for the Trump administration.
I get
for
that.
The American
I get that.
people.
I just asked if you're going to get governance. You're going to own 10% of the company. You don't. Why wouldn't you want some
non-voting?
Okay.
No, stop. Don't overdo it.
Well, I'm not overdoing it, but you got a golden share on U.S. Steel, so it's not like impossible to imagine that you do want some level of governance here if you're going to put 10% of taxpayers' money into, or 10% of the company's taxpayers' money.
And now an iconic rock star has just put Donald Trump on blast, and it's all over this. Take a look at today's top story. The White House makeover is under fire, and the criticism isn't coming from politicians. It's coming from an iconic rock star. Grammy-winning musician Jack White just unloaded on President Trump's gaudy redecoration of the Oval Office, calling it a vulgar, gold-leafed professional wrestler's dressing room. The backlash erupted after a photo surfaced of Trump hosting Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in an Oval Office now dripping with gold frames, gold urns, gold cherubs from Mar-a-Lago, and even a gold Trump crest slapped over the building's entrance. White didn't hold back in his Instagram post, writing, "Look at his disgusting taste. Would you even buy a used car from this con man, let alone give him the nuclear codes?" He mocked the decor as fit for a gold-plated Trump Bible flanked by Trump shoes. And he contrasted Trump's flash with Zelensky, whom he praised as a real leader of a nation in a black suit. The redecoration goes even further. Reports say the presidential seal on the Oval Office ceiling has been painted over in gold, and the Rose Garden lawn has been paved and filled with metal furniture and yellow umbrellas. Critics say it looks less like the home of America's democracy and more like an extension of Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort. The rocker has a history of clashing with Trump. Just last year, he threatened legal action after Trump used seven-nation army without permission, telling him bluntly, "Don't even think about using my music, you fascists." White has also called Trump an obvious fascist and a wannabe dictator. This latest broadside ends with a warning to Trump's base. White predicted that once Trump is gone, his supporters will pretend they never backed him in the first place. And coming from one of the most iconic names in rock, the message is resonating. What's clear is this: The White House is now a palace of gold, and the reaction from one of America's most famous rockers is striking a chord louder than any political opponent could. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.